Hi, I'm Alex from Ninja Teacher, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I taught English in Korea and I've been helping people get started teaching in Korea. And now what I'm going to be doing is checking out the entire teaching scene here in Thailand. So basically I've just showed up. I'm going to be showing you stuff like how to find a recruiter, how to get started, what you need to know before you come over to Thailand, as well as looking at some of the cultural differences between back home as well as between Korea and Thailand. So it's going to be really interesting delving into these issues and showing you exactly how to do this whole process. I'm also going to be talking to a lot of the teachers here to get advice and feedback which I can pass on to you and give to you in videos so that you know exactly the things you need to know about the culture, the getting started, and everything along those lines. So what I'll do now is just give you a couple of my first impressions of Bangkok and Thailand. Coming from Korea, there's a lot of differences, some similarities too. So what are some of the things that I've noticed just from arriving here off the bat? Well, the first one is it's a lot hotter here, of course. I arrived with my snow jacket on from Korea with a fur hood down jacket, and I don't even need that at all. Basically, I'm going to be trying to give that away or sell it because it's just so hot here already, and it's, you know, coming into spring, but in Korea it was still minus, 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. So a lot warmer here. The atmosphere is also very different. I get the feeling it's a lot more laid back here than Korea. You'll find in Korea everyone looks very smart, is dressed well, is hustling around to get to where they need to be. Here there's a much more chilled and relaxed vibe, and it's really nice. I'm already kind of sinking into that feeling of, there isn't somewhere that you have to be, and it's a nice feeling, and that's a big difference that I've felt. I knew that context. Another thing was when I arrived, I expected it to be a lot more third world-like, but being in the city itself is, pretty modern. The transport's good, and the people and what you see around you, it is a very modern city too, and there's that mix of rich and poor as well. But I was kind of surprised at how first world and modern everything felt when I arrived here. Then in terms of the people, the food, the culture, well, first of all, the people are really friendly, very outgoing and warm. I'd say the difference between Korea and here is that the people in Korea are very nice and kind, but I think in Thailand they feel a little bit more open. So that's a difference I noted with the people. Oh, can do video? Cool. Where is it? Okay, and we're back, and as you see, I now have a press pass because the cops stopped us and gave us these because apparently we need to be official press. So that's what we are now. And yeah, like I was saying in the video, basically I'm going to be a crash test dummy for you and for figuring out exactly how this teaching in Thailand thing works. Because it was the same thing for Korea. There's not a lot of good information out there. I've searched, it's tough to find it. So I wanted to do the same thing with Thailand and basically figure out exactly what you need to do to find a job and get started teaching here. So as you can see, it's a cool market here. We're just exploring a bit, first couple of days in Bangkok. So I'll be getting back to you very soon with more videos about all sorts of aspects of teaching in Thailand. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to send me any questions if you want to know anything about teaching in Thailand or teaching in Korea for that matter. So speak to you soon. Cheers.